How to understand your constitutional rights correctly. Imagine living in a country where your freedoms are protected by a set of rules that everyone must follow. That's what understanding your constitutional rights is all about. These rights are protections and limits on government power, created by the highest law of the land, which is the Constitution. Some rights are written directly into the Constitution, while others are understood through legal interpretation. They guarantee essential freedoms like speaking your mind, practicing your religion, gathering with others, and getting fair treatment in court. These rights also stop the government from doing things that would unfairly limit your freedoms. Start by knowing the basic rights, called foundational constitutional rights. For example, in the United States, the Bill of Rights, which is the first 10 amendments to the Constitution, spells out key freedoms. These include freedom of speech, the right to own guns, protection against unreasonable searches, and the right to a fair trial. These rights form the foundation for understanding what the government can and cannot do to limit your freedoms. Next, it's important to understand core constitutional concepts. One of these is constitutionalism, which means that government power is limited by law, and the Constitution is the ultimate authority. This means any law or action that goes against the Constitution is invalid. Another key idea is the separation of powers and checks and balances. These prevent any one branch of government from becoming too powerful, helping to protect your rights by sharing authority among the legislative, executive, and judicial branches. Then there is due process, which guarantees that everyone is treated fairly through the legal system. If your rights are violated, courts can decide whether the government or others have overstepped their bounds. Keep in mind that constitutional rights are not set in stone. Courts often interpret what they mean in different situations. This means your rights can be shaped by ongoing legal decisions and court rulings. To really understand your rights, start by learning what specific protections your Constitution guarantees. Know that these rights mainly restrict government actions, not private individuals. If you believe your rights have been violated, you can seek legal help through the courts. Stay updated on legal interpretations and amendments because constitutional rights can change over time through court decisions and new laws. Also, remember that your state may have its own constitution that provides additional protections beyond the federal Constitution. However, state laws cannot reduce the rights guaranteed by the federal Constitution. By understanding these basic principles and how they work together, you can better know your rights and how to stand up for them when needed. It's all about knowing what freedoms you have, how they are protected, and how the legal system helps keep those protections in place.